Hi guys, this is another one of the little things that we see when we're on the night tour. So of interest is this is a pharaoh cactus, and they have little glands that you can see right down in there where the spikes are, and you can see there's some ants wandering around, and what they're doing is they're milking that gland that's down there. So the interesting thing is that these ants are the night shift. And then during the day, we have the red ants that are the day shift. And they don't fight, they don't argue, because everybody gets a feed. So they keep this cacti completely clean of bugs and that. We never ever get any bugs on this, because those ants know that their living relies on keeping this plant alive and clean. And these guys here are the fruit that come with the plant. And if I get one of the older ones down here, so this was the food. I'll just take the light off for a sec, shine the torch back. You can see all those black seeds there, and that was what the Indians, the native Indians in Mexico and the United States, used to crush up and turn into a paste, which they then put out on a rock and let it set, and they'd put that away for the winter when they didn't have much food. The other thing is they would just crush it up and turn it into like a pulp and then mix it with water and eat it. Good morning everybody. So the San Pedro is flowering today, and it's just absolutely beautiful. There's a lovely breeze blowing and lots of flowers and no bees, or well, the odd bee. Here's one here. But the bees were here last night in their thousands, and they've taken most of the pollen, and so there's a few bees just coming to maybe get nectar today. Good morning everybody, and wow, still at this time of the year to have a plant. So this is a San Pedro plant, or Trichocereus pachanoi. You can see that on these several branches just in here facing to the south that there's a lot of flowers. So all the buds on the other side have flowered, but the stems on this side of the plant are now flowering facing more or less to the south.
I think it's amazing just to see the resilience of the cacti sometimes. So here's an arm that's, grown out fallen down because it was probably dehydrated. So it's basically hit the ground here and put roots into the ground, and then off it goes again. It's just incredible. And the same over here during that huge tornado that we had last year. So this plant would have had, you know, nearly half of the plant would have just fallen off the side there, and they're just popping up everywhere now. So just check that out. It's incredible. You can't kill them.
Hey, Cotty.
Hey!
I'm introducing you to everybody in the films because probably somebody's heard me say, "Hey, Cotty," and it's Cotty.
Hi, guys.
Okay, we'll go around this big San Pedro plant here, and I'll try and keep it steady so it doesn't jump. I just want you to see this from all angles, because wherever you look, there's lots of white flowers. And in here is just a wall
Going nuts today.
of flowers. So guys, we had a wedding here yesterday afternoon, and I just thought we'd do a little experimental video where we walk through where the wedding took place and see a few lovely flowers. These are the decorations on the arbor. And then up the carpet to where the chairs and the table was. And then what a beautiful background here. All these beautiful flowers. It was just the perfect afternoon. The weather was perfect. The flowers and the garden. And as I come down here, you can see in the background there's lots of flowers and lots of flowers to come. Good morning, everybody. I'm out here early this morning because it's going to be so hot today, and just came out to do some pollinating, and this is what I was greeted by. It's a bit of a surprise. All the Trichocereus are flowering, and the first of the cereus are flowering. So it's a sea of white. The first flowers there on that one, and then the great big tall one over there's got flowers on. And then if we come back round here, and then I'll slow down and zoom out, and you can see as I walk along here all these white flowers, and this is right through the garden where we've got Trichocereus. It's just after 6:30. It's a pity it's going to be so hot today. These flowers won't last 2 or 3 days, I don't think. And then along here, swing around here. Look at that. The sun coming up back there.
Check out these baby zebra finches. They're so cool. So this is where they learn how to fly, up on the cacti where predators can't get them. And then once they're strong enough to fly longer distances, they'll head out. So cool. Quick walk through the garden with Jim today. He's going to show us a few flowers and what's happening at the moment.
So hi everybody, this is an agave obviously. You can always tell an agave because it has a really rigid tip on the end of the leaf and the leaves don't ever die off. And a lot of people confuse agaves with aloes, and the aloes, the bottom leaves always die off and they don't have this really rigid, very stiff spine on the end. A feature of this one is the beautiful curled, comes around here, these beautiful curled spikes that go in two directions for some reason, and the beautiful wavy pattern that you get on the new ones when they come out. And this plant is really quite unique because it started to send up its spike to flower, and it has this lovely pinky purple colour, which is just splendid. So this will grow about maybe 4 meters, 5 meters high, and then it'll flower, and then this section will die, and hopefully it will shoot some pups. Oh yes, there we go, we can see some pups, a few pups coming around the bottom there, and if left in the wild they will just come up and flower, and that's why you get great big clumps. Morning everyone, I'm out in the orange trail this morning, and you can see the first two flowers on this Trichocereus hybrid, or a Sorentia, but it's out of a Trichocereus Tashekii, and you can see all the buds that are about to come probably in about later this week coming, around Wednesday to the weekend, and there'll be various flowerings because you can see first two flowers and then the buds that will be next, and then the little tiny buds on the back end will be, you know, a week, 2 weeks away. So that's what happens out here. Good morning everybody. So today's a really great day. This is what I grow cacti for. So you can see up here what we call Leicester 1 flowering, and lots of flowers out on it. And as we go along here, up the back there, you've got J5, which is a Cactus Country hybrid, a very good grower. Then we've got a lovely big cereus with lots of buds on. Here we've got J1 with a flower on this side. So this is a young regrowth plant here, J1. And then up here, we've got Super Pedro, a small younger plant than the other ones on the other side. And then the curly one up in the background up there, the weird one, that's J2. And then down here is San Pedro. Over the back you can see another Super Pedro, and then some more San Pedro here. Lovely and thick, really growing well now. And then a ground sort of growing tricho, and then here the last one is Cactus Country Burgessii, which usually has 2 spines on it. Hello everybody, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around that, and I'm just walking through the garden. I've done a live video over on Instagram that's now up on our story, and I'm just coming back towards having a coffee, and I see all these other ones in here, so I thought I'll put this one up on Facebook so our Facebook followers can see how they look over there in a different section of the garden. So if we just get to the right position here, there's a few big clumps down in there, and if anybody gets a chance to get out here today to see these before the heat and that closes them all, because it's a one day, it really is a one day wonder, and Only the other ones like these here will come out tonight for tomorrow and other days. But it'll be about 3 days. But this will be the best one. The bees are hard at work making cactus honey. It's early morning and the espetoas are flowering still from the night, and I think that video does so much more. It enables you to have a really good look at flower all around and how it attaches to the plant and its position.
Morning guys, just wanted to show you what we have here today. So this is all part of our $10 plant sale. So all these little babies, some potted stuff which I don't normally bring down, but for plant sale today. And some of these are from our $12 section, but we've put them down to $10 today. So there's some cuttings up here, all 10. And then lots of little cuttings here. That top right one is rat's tail, so it will grow out of the pot as well. So you can see that one there. So quite a good range here today. These are a personal favourite. These would normally be $15, $10 today. The same with these. So just first in best dress for the bigger stuff. These would normally be $20, $10 today. Same with these. A few of these Myrtillos have arms on them. I'm just clearing out some old stock as well, so get in while you can. And then over here, we've got Bettini's little $10 plant sale. This is all stuff from Leaf and Bear.
Yeah. So we've just got somebody to watch.
Huge range in here. Shirley's does a great job.
I should be able to plan one of these.
And as you can hear, there's already a few people here, so make sure you get in fast.
Every day now there's different things flowering, different things with buds on that will soon open. So every day there's different flowers. You can see the yellows over there. A big white plant up there that's going to have lots and lots of flowers tomorrow. How many flowers tomorrow night or Saturday night? There are hundreds of buds on these and other Trichocereus all waiting to come out. Some will be out tomorrow night for our Friday night sunset tours, and some will be out on Saturday night. Today's a great sunshiny day, guys. Beautiful blue sky, and this yellow, what we call a yellow lobivia, is just out in full flower. Hundreds of flowers, and it's just sensational day. Lots of flowers everywhere. Up there right in the distance you can see a red